Good morning, and welcome back to Jody Lewis Creations. In today's video, we're going to talk a little bit about packing and editing myself, okay? So, I saw that Tracy released, oh my gosh, 2 more Christmas kits, you guys. I'm dying. They're beautiful. Dying. I've already printed Festive Compendium, right? And I'm like, oh, I really like the new kits. So I'm sure they're going to be making an appearance at some point. Susie is talking to me, so I got to tell Susie to sit down and let me just edit and pack what I have, and then I can print those pages later. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your continued support. I mentioned Susie. If you didn't see in the previous video, Susie is the squirrel that's running around in my mind and trying to sidetrack me all the time. So we will be discussing Susie at a later date. Okay, in this pouch I have, let's set this aside because I know I'm too close to you guys. So in this pouch I have my start to my journal, okay? So I've added some pages in here. I've inked the backs of the base pages that I had printed, and now I'm like, man, if I hadn't done that, I could print some of those new kits on the back sides of these. So I would venture to say I'm going to be printing and adding more, and this is just going to be an enormous Christmas journal. But there's lots of room to add, right? So there's that. And then I don't remember if I talked about the cover or not. This is wallpaper, and this is just a really cool package that Mark had gotten from Amazon, and I had a different plan for my cover, but then when he got this package with this awesome corrugated cardboard, I was like, oh, that is my cover. And it's folded just in half. That spine's going to get bigger, but I just, for the sake of doing so, have that in this bin by itself. So put that aside. So then I have all these bins. I have 3 bins and a box, okay? So this one you may recognize from last year. I told you guys I still have some stuff that was packed from last year's travels that I haven't even touched because I didn't work on Christmas last year. And to be honest, I don't even remember what all's in here. So there's a red button. More about that in a second. So we have some glitter tulle. So of course I'll take that. Some poinsettias. Put that over here. We'll talk about that. Some poinsettia cards. So yes, those will stay in the pile. Oh, look at that. That's a cute little, oh, that's like a little parchment bag with napkin on it. I'll say that stays. That fits with the theme of the journal. Some red wire. I think I'll keep that in here because I do want to do some charms and stuff. Some bling, of course. Flowers over here. What is this? Some elastic. Red elastic. I think I'll keep that because that gives us a binding option, and I don't know what I want to do yet. A door, yeah, we'll keep it. These are some various vellum designs, so we'll keep those, I think. Oh, that's a fun bag. I'm telling you guys, I don't even know. Oh, I remember. This was going to be my cover last year. What does that measure? See, I didn't even use it, you guys. I never did 1 page. So that's 9 inches tall. That's a little bit too tall for what we're working on. So I love that napkin. I'm going to put this in the does not go because I think, do I want to put that in the does not go? Ooh, it's got a window. Ooh, have I already backed that? Of course, my nose is going to start running just when I started to film. No, I didn't. That's just a piece of paper in there. Okay, Jody, think about this. Because that's a really cool piece. No, put it in the no. That's a piece of fabric. I'm gonna set that aside because I think I have another piece of that. And then I have some dyed papers. Now, here's where it gets tricky because I'm pretty sure I already have some of these in another pile. So I'm gonna set those aside. Then I have some cardstock. This was a paper pad that I had gotten last year, and I don't even think I've used any of it. So these are going to be, they're very rustic feeling, and I feel like they go with festive compendium, so I'm going to say maybe. Okay, and then what do we have? Merry Christmas to an American Hero. That's from a piece that I got last year as a veteran at the VFW, so I think I'm going to leave that in the yes pile because that means something to me. We have some amazing napkins, and I think I'm going to have to edit these because I think I have napkins in another place as well. This is, well, that's private. Wait, why do I have private stuff in here? Okay. This is a super cute envelope my friend made me last year, and I salvaged it. It's still sticky on this end, but I want to reuse it. So I'm going to put that in the yes pile. This is just some stamping on vellum. I don't really know. I think that's going to be a no. This is coffee dyed paper my friend made me, and I've been hoarding it, so it will go in the pile. Some scraps, some printed bits from Rach and Bella. Cute little mice on vellum. I don't know if I packed any of those or not. Oh my gosh, these are so cute. So my friend stamped these for me and sent them to me. But there's 1, 2, 3 of those. So let's just say one of those goes. And one snowman can go. We don't need all of them. That is a Santa vintage postcard. Yes. And oh my gosh, that's awesome. Yes. And what's that one? What is that? Why is that together? That is just, okay. So that piece, this is a yes. This one is a no. Okay, so one bin sorted. So good. That's edited. Oh my gosh, these are fantastic. What does that measure? 9.5. But we are going to have to figure out how to make that work because he's fantastic. But we're not creating today. We're just editing ourselves, right? So sometimes we have to do this. Or I do anyway, because I want to take one of everything with me. And that's just not feasible. Okay, so here we have, yes, some flannel fabric, which is definitely in the yes pile. I have a female cardinal, and I don't know if I have a male cardinal in here, but if not, I need to go get one out of my cardinal bin. I have my set of pine cone stamps, so that's a yes. Randall is random in here, and he needs to go with the other critters. A piece of gold foil. This is a card that I had gotten that I thought might be a nice tuck spot in a tuck spot. See, more napkins. I knew I was going to have more napkins in here. So we'll go through those. Do you guys remember this from Christmas in July? I thought, well, that might be cool. And I thought, oh, what about a page about movies when we watch movies? So funny. Mark, we were trying to sort through the movies in the RV the other day, and I was like, well, let's take the stupid movies out because there's a couple in there that are really bad. So he tries to take my Grinch and Elf out, and I was like, no, you leave those. You leave those in there. Okay. Yes, I watch those every year. You are not taking those out. So these are just some neutral bases that I have in here. And so some of these I feel like should have gone just with the neutral bases, but we're going to leave them in here for right now. And a poinsettia card and envelope. These were some fun bits my friend sent me, and I thought these would be really pretty. So we'll leave those. Bag. Some more base stuff. A blank postcard. So these were things that I thought would just be neutral bits that we could use. This is one of the drawstring bags that has been cut apart, and I really like it just for some snowflakes. These were just some bases that should not actually be in with the Christmas stuff, but because I think I'm going to be getting into Christmas pretty quickly, I'm going to leave it. Some stationery and envelopes. I have 3 and 3. Do I really need 3? Don't really know that I need 3, although there's 3 signatures. Am I going to use it more than once? I won't. So I'm going to take some of that out. Okay, so this is some really cool wrapping paper that I had gotten in Happy Meal, and I love it. So do I need that much of it? Probably not. So, gosh, I love that so much. Am I gonna wish I had taken more? Doesn't matter, I'm not taking it all. Okay. Some cute little playing cards. And again, some of this, I'm like, I don't know what December Daily is going to look like. So these are like some little vintage, I don't actually know what these are called. So those can go, some die cuts, and then I have some more paper. These are 12 by 12s, the others are like 8.5 by 11. So I'm at a point with my Christmas paper that I'm really tired of working with it. So I'm going to set that with this so we can edit that as well. And this is a napkin back to some music paper. And I think we'll just put that in here as a page to use somewhere. Okay, so another bin kind of edited. I should have been making a pile about the reduction of stuff, but we're not that far yet. And last bin that I have is a lot. Okay, so we have our critters here. And some of these were because I wanted to maybe expand or whatever on them. But like I have 2 of those. Do I need 2 of those? I don't know. We have our Christmas criminals. And then I'm like, do I really want to take the Christmas criminals? Am I going to add them in? I don't know. I don't know. There's a stamp, so that's a yes. We've got more Mices words. So this is just the process, you guys. This is what I have to do when it's time to get ready to go. I just have to, oops, that's not something that, there's a bit there. There's that book piece that we're definitely keeping. Why do I have empty plastic? Another napkin, but she's totally going. That's a tag, stamp, a couple of Christmas envelopes, bases. I think I already have one of these poinsettias in the pile. A card, vintage. That was the envelope we found the other day. Look at this cool bag I had in my stuff. So we made that together. Yeah. So, I love that. Some scraps to work with. Okay. So here's the bin of the extra critters. And I don't know. I'm still contemplating, am I going to take those or not? Because I feel like we've kind of made those together. So is that something that we want to do again? These are like some fabric samples, critters. All right. These are just some extra pages here. That's the festive compendium kit. So of course that has to go because that's what we are working with, right? Some of these animals I hadn't used, and we have the birds, and gosh, some of them are just so cute that I probably am going to just reduce the size of these and still take some of the animals because I just feel like they're going to need to make an appearance. Some more vellum. Okay, this is some really pretty, like, it looks like parchment, but it's cardstock, but it's really, really pretty. Okay, and here we are to the guide pages. So I don't need as many as I have here. So I want to pick the designs that I like the best and set the others aside to go back into their respective packaging. I think 3 pieces of that is enough. Let's see, yeah. Okay, so this is a no. And we have some red. So I'm just checking the designs on these. I really like that one. Oh, love that one too. Okay, so I have 3 of those. I don't have 3 reds. Oh, yeah, that one. Okay, these aside. Okay, and didn't have red packed in last year's because, I mean, I'm sorry, blue, because there were not blue pages. So I'm going to take blue this year because there's blue in the kit. And so we'll have that. And I'm going to allow 4 of those because blue is winter also. So maybe we'll need some for winter. This is just coffee dyed paper. So definitely a yes. Piece of wrapping paper, some doilies. And did I already include extras? No, this was just an extra sheet of this for if I wanted to make pockets out of it. Yeah, okay. And some wallpaper. I don't know that I need to take that scrap. Okay. So, and then napkins. I will sort through these and pick my favorite ones that I think I'll work with. I don't need to take this many. Yeah, I don't need to. Oh, I love that one. Yeah, I don't need to take this many. So I'll edit these as well. That's fabric. Okay, so maybe I do need that fabric because I'm not seeing fabric. All right, Peace on Earth. I don't know. They feel rustic. Do I really like the fruits with the partridge and the pear tree? Not particularly. Did I already have that one? I almost always use that one. I just use that one for my Christmas in July project. Okay, so huge reduction there. And then in this little bin, I have bits. So we have some poinsettias. And now I have to be realistic. Like, how many flowers do I actually need? And I'm probably not going to take this one. I know it's got the little white flowers, but I'm not going to take that one. So that one can stay. That one, I'll probably take it. These are just some word labels that I pulled out of my ephemera holder from Calico Collage. Some little gift tags. I probably don't need that many. I don't think I need that many. In fact, I'm not going to take any of those because I can print smaller. Some images, some die cuts. Because I don't want to take all of my die cut bins. Another card, a couple of stockings, a couple of Santas and poinsettias. Do I need that many? Probably not. And more flowers. See, I don't need all the flowers. In fact, I don't need this if I have this one, but I like these better. So let's do that. Okay. And there's a little reindeer, and that was something I wanted to think about as well. I've got these tags, some labels, charms. I need to go through the charms. Yeah. Okay. So that was pretty quick. And then this space is all contained. Oh, I have a bag of charms. I don't need that many. So we'll go through those really quickly. And then that will have been editing our Christmas pile. I need to get a jar. Whoa, runaway Christmas stuff. What are we really going to use? I really like these bronzy ones. I feel like they're more rustic to go with the festive compendium, and Tracy's designs are pretty rustic feeling. So let's put those in a yes pile. Definitely Merry Christmas. And how's a snowflake? All right. Oh, I love this little stocking. I love it. Okay. Oh, that's gorgeous. And that is an earring. Is that a bead? Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's kind of fun, but I'm not going to use it. Not for this project. We have lots of things that we can do. Ooh, I like the buffalo plaid buttons. There's a clasp. That doesn't even belong in there. So this is just kind of it, the process. So I think that we pretty much have what we need now for specific Christmas stuff to work with this winter. And, ooh, I have things rolling everywhere. Don't do what I just did and dump this on your table because the rolly bits are going everywhere. So, yeah, I think we have a good basis of things to work with, and I think it narrows it down quite a bit by doing this. And oh, That is such a pretty little earring. Can you see that? I love that. Because I don't need to take that many things, right? But I do want to make sure I've got some beads in here that I can make charms and dangles with if I want to. And I apologize for my nose. It was not doing this when I started talking. But I told Mark, I said, I don't feel great today, but I'm really tired from the weekend. Like, oh, look at that. Is that another earring? That is another earring. Look at that. I love that. I think we should alcohol ink that. Susie's talking. Be quiet, Susie. Okay. So, anyway, yeah, I'm really tired. We had our Christmas, or not Christmas, oh my gosh, our holiday dinner yesterday with family before we leave, and it's just a lot of work this weekend, and I'm tired, so my apologies. Oh, I like that too. Okay, so just some things. So, yeah, I hope that kind of helps you understand the chaos that is going on in my head when it's time for us to get ready to leave, and I have to think about all of these things that are specific projects, but then I have to also say, okay, Jody, but in reality, so we have November and December, and I'll probably work on Christmas throughout both of those months. Well, no, I have Alaska that I'll be in November or whatever. Anyway, and then I'll have Christmas stuff I'm working on. But I'd like to try to do, now it's a big try because we will be traveling on these days, but I'd like to try to do a video every couple days for like December daily. So for me, it might be like 2 days in one video or something like that. So I just want to be realistic about what we are going to use. So, and reduce it because my space is super limited. Okay, so that's just a peek into one aspect of packing, and I will share with you more as I go along, but this has been bothering me how much I had in my bins, and so I think this is good. I think that I'm not going to do that. So I think this reduces it a lot, although it doesn't feel like it's a lot. So I may have to just go back through it again because this is an awful lot of stuff. But like the coffee dyed paper, that's neutral. That doesn't actually belong in the Christmas stuff. It just needs to go. So, yeah. Okay, well, I will see you guys in the next video. I'd like to hear your input and your thoughts on what it takes. And yeah. So thank you so much for joining me. Bye.